everybody, Fallen Frog here, and today I'm going to show you the new Hauppauge Capture FaceCam tool that's going to be rolling out in Hauppauge Capture in a new update soon. I've been selected to take part in their beta to test this out for them to see how it works, and I just kind of want to show you guys how that works. So first thing, I'm going to show you that I'm using version 1.0.32169. That's the version that has the Hauppauge Capture tool in it. Everything is pretty much the same. You're going to notice I'm muted right now because I don't want the gameplay video to just drown out my voice, especially when I turn that camera on. But when I do start recording, I'll have that unmuted so you guys will be able to hear the gameplay. You'll also be able to hear myself. I do turn my gameplay volume down though. You'll notice I also have that turned down over here. If you do start using this, you're gonna want to do that as well because you don't want the game, if you're playing Call of Duty, you don't want the explosions and the gunfire to really drown out your voice. You want to, the game is going to be the main draw, but you want your commentary and your expressions to all be heard. So do keep that in mind when you're using the Hauppauge Capture. They do make that incredibly easy now to utilize all these tools to basically get everything set up the way you want. So first off, you got your capture, edit, your YouTube streamies and settings tabs. These are all the same. Everything's the same. But if you go into settings, we now have, underneath our recording directory and hardware acceleration, and right above our personal logo, we have FaceCam position. This is just like setting up a personal logo. You can drag it around, resize it, put it wherever you want to. It's super easy. So what you're going to do is select your webcam. I'm using a Logitech HD webcam C310. It's changing the webcam settings, requires the device to be restarted. You just hit OK. Basically, it's going to restart the device. It just takes a couple of seconds. What it's essentially doing is just syncing up the Hauppauge Capture, or the Hauppauge H. I'm using a PVR2 gaming edition, so it's syncing that up with my webcam. Just takes a couple of seconds. We're already done. If you click this box, you can see the webcam shows up. This is where this is going to be my webcam, and I can move this around wherever I would like. You can change the aspect ratio if you'd like. You can have it in widescreen format or standard definition. You can open up the properties to your webcam. It's really easy. You can get to those right there with that handy button. If you know the actual dimensions you want to put in, or the actual location by the x-axis or the y-axis, you can do that as well. Just to if you need this in a certain spot and you don't want to eyeball it, you can do that. And you can simulate, basically what kind of resolution your video is going to be, whether it's going to be a 1080, a 1920 by 1080, or a 1280 by 720, or even a lower resolution. I'm going to stick with the max though. I'm going to bring this over here because this is where I keep my webcam on my stream. I do use OBS to do my streams right now because that's up until now that's been really the only way you can get a FaceCam support for your Twitch streams if you're using an HD-PVR. If you're going through Hauppauge Capture, I still use Hauppauge Capture because I have to capture this screen as I'm playing the game. This is where the game is shown on my computer, and that's what I broadcast to everybody. If you're not familiar, this is OBS. You can see you just use different layers. So monitor 1 is the only one I have selected. This is monitor 1. I have 2 screens, so I drag OBS back over here to the other screen. It goes out of the way. I drag it over here, but there's my webcam. I can toggle this on, and OBS has its own built-in webcam source, which just basically overlays over my gameplay. Great thing is you do not need to do that anymore. There's no, you still can, I mean, depending on what your needs are for your stream, your channel, your YouTube. But this is going to be really great. I'm going to use this thing for my YouTube videos and run-throughs with just clean gameplay. I really like what they've done with it, so I'm going to show you how easy it is to get that set up. Once you've got it selected, you've got your webcam selected, you have it where you want, just like your personal logos, you just head on over to Capture. And there we are. You can see my webcam is up in the top. Hi. You can see that we have my gameplay. It's overlaid over my gameplay. I can move that around if I wanted to by going back into the settings tab. We're going to leave it right there, and I am going to hit the record button. I'm going to show you guys just a little bit of gameplay with some commentary and just discuss the benefits of it. And then that'll be it. That's really all there is to the new FaceCam support, the FaceCam tool. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into that. Okay, so I'm now in Hauppauge Capture. I'm recording obviously with the FaceCam, and I'm selecting my character. I'm obviously going to play as myself. I create a character with my Fallen Frog avatar, or my Donatello avatar costume. Looks good. Let's go to the warehouse. Why not? So, really, the benefits of this, I'm using OBS to stream. So if you know anything about, how this technology works or whatnot, as the Hauppauge is recording your software, it does take there's about 3 seconds of a delay when you're watching it in the Hauppauge Capture program, obviously, and that's just because it's taking basically all these still images that are required to make a video. It's taking all of those, adding the HD audio, it's putting it all together. That takes time. It's actually very quickly how they're able to do that in such a quick manner. Just a couple of seconds, and then you get to see your finished product. But when you're using a third-party software like OBS or XSplit to sync your webcam up to your Hauppauge, you need to manually do that by inserting a delay. For my system and my settings, I found that 2,000 milliseconds. You just create a buffer zone basically. What it does is it offsets my webcam by 2,000 milliseconds every time. That way, as it's recording, it syncs up with what's the action that's going on screen. I also have to do that with my microphone in OBS. And that's the same if I'm doing streaming or if I use OBS to record a video and I want it to sync up with the gameplay that I'm actually capturing. I need to make sure I sync that up, because if I don't, all of my reactions are going to be my reactions will be in real time while the game will be slowed. It's something that you just kind of, nobody really told me about it when I got started streaming and doing the gameplay videos, and it's not really even a big deal anymore. I'm completely used to it. I'm fine with it. But it's just so much easier now for anybody who's just getting started. I mean, if you go to Best Buy or GameStop today and pick up an HD-PVR 2, granted the FaceCam beta is not available to everybody yet, but once that is made available, because it seems like it works just fine, I haven't had any problems with it. It does exactly what we expect it to do. As soon as you get home with your brand new PVR2, take it home, you get it out of the box. You notice the sticker says Hauppauge Capture, record, trim, upload, stream. You download this from their website. It's completely free. And then you have the ability to edit your clips. You have the ability to upload to YouTube. You can stream using Streamies, which is their built-in software to stream to your Twitch channel or Justin TV or YouTube even. Ustream, I believe, is another one. I don't think Justin TV is one of them. I apologize. But regardless, streaming, you're probably going to be streaming on Twitch. You can do all of that right out of the box now, and with FaceCam support. The great thing is, since Hauppauge is what is recording your FaceCam, it is all synced up to your gameplay. So that's the huge hurdle for a lot of people just getting started out when they start streaming. It's like, oh my gosh, what do I do? My webcam is I'm saying and doing everything on my webcam 2 seconds before all of my gameplay. This is, and if you're playing Call of Duty or Halo or, a fighting game, you want your reactions to be timed up correctly, even with something like Tony Hawk. So, just takes a lot of the stress off, makes it a whole lot easier. I can't wait for this to be rolled out for everybody. It's going to be, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this. It's going to help out a lot of people. So it's never been, really, Hauppauge just made it a lot easier for anybody to get into this who has ever dreamed of doing, Twitch streaming and YouTube videos and all that jazz. So do thank you for watching the video today. If this helped you, be sure to click the like button. It really helps me out, helps my channel grow. Also subscribe. I'm going to be doing lots of gaming videos. I do nightly streams at midnight on twitch.tv/fallenfrog. So you can check me out there. Thank you for watching, and you guys have a great day.